Welcome to Mlango Farm. My name is Els and I live here in Mlango Farm, close to Nairobi in Kenya. I started this project with my late husband, Kamanda, and Kamanda was from here. This is his family land. We came here 16 years ago and it was all bush. There was nothing here. A lot of people who come to visit us now, they say, whoa, and how did you do all this? And oh, and I wouldn't know how to do this. And I always say, we just started with nothing. So we started with 2 workers and we just slowly started growing vegetables. We came 16 years ago. We met each other in Amsterdam. I'm from the Netherlands. And he said to me, I want to go back to Kenya because the land from his family, this land, nobody was doing anything here. So there was a house, because he is the youngest, he inherited the house in the Kikuyu tradition, because he was a Kikuyu. In the Kikuyu tradition, the youngest in the family gets the house, but also the responsibility to take care of the parents who have passed away. There was a house, but it was a roof and it was walls and no electricity, no water. Nobody ever lived here. So basically it was bush, but we had a roof over our head. Yeah, we were both city people, really. I mean, Kamanda had lived in Amsterdam for more than 10 years. When he said, I want to go back to Kenya, I want to start farming, I found a job. So we packed our bags and we moved. It was quite an adventure in the beginning, yes. So Kamanda, you know, he started to build up the farm. He started to organize that we had water, that we had a water pump, that he started with 2 workers out there. We first needed to fix the house. So the first year we made the place livable. That we started to get electricity, that we could pump water. It was literally every bucket like this from the well in the beginning. Yeah, then you can't start a business. So the first year was making the place livable. So sustainable farming, yes, it was from the beginning very important to us, but we didn't really know how. At some point we started welcoming visitors maybe once a month. And we saw, hey, people like this, what we do. It's nice. And of course we're very lucky, we're close by Nairobi, it's less than an hour drive to come here. Then at some point we had a visitor, she said, I'm a teacher, can I come with my school groups? Can I come with my class? Because it would be so nice for the children to learn. Then we started doing weekly baskets for individual households. The more we grew our farm, the more customers we would get. And meanwhile, also the visitors that started growing. So at some point, even at that part-time job, I said, my dear colleagues, I'm going to be full-time farmer now. And when Kamanda passed half a year ago, in the meantime, we have 70 people at work here. So, yeah. Well, and everybody was looking at me, of course, like, now what is Els going to do? Is she going to continue on her own? And I promised everybody, yes, I will. Hey, we didn't set this all up for nothing. Now I can kind of talk about it without crying. It's still hard. But hey, we developed this whole place over 16 years. We've been working to build this up. I'm also rooted here now. And Kamanda didn't do all this for nothing. And what am I going to do? Go back to Amsterdam and live in an apartment and be miserable? I mean, of course, I mean, of course, it's very difficult and emotional, but I can better have those emotions here. A lot of these children who come here, they have never touched soil. And they look at it, what, do I have to touch that? And then I say, this is Mother Earth. And yes, you have to touch your mother. That's where your food comes from. So yes. And then by the time we work with them, they love it. And oh, wow, oh. So we have to explain, you need to put water, you need to make holes in the bottom, otherwise you drown your plant, and they all take something home to take care of. There's 5 R's. You first start with refuse. If they offer you a plastic bottle in a restaurant, you say, hey, refuse, give me a glass, right? Then you have reduce. If you buy plastic, because somehow you can't really avoid, but then buy in big bulk, not small. Reduce. Reuse. Okay, you have that plastic in your house or glass or tins. See how you can reuse it, right? You have this, use it again and again and again. Reuse. If you can't reuse it, recycle it. See if you can make something else with it. Bring it back to the glass factory. Or, here in Nairobi we have a nice glass factory, but recycle, right? Last one, rot. Make compost. Whatever can rot away, let it rot away. Don't burn your compost. Oh, here in Kenya you see so many farmers, they're burning their dry leaves. Well, it's beautiful material to make compost. Rot, the last step, number 5. So this is a tryout, but eventually, these big bricks should be inside your wall, so that it's like building bricks. And then we didn't want to use cement, we close it with pop. And this is like a basket full of plastic, goes in one brick. So that's Eco Bricks project. It's worldwide. It started in Asia. In Asia it's very big. And people build buildings with this. So you don't have to go to the shop to buy bricks. You use your own waste. Mlango Farm. Mlango means door. So when you come through the door of Mlango, you come from Nairobi, concrete jungle, here you come into the real life. Mlango is also the door to the future. So we need to take care of Mother Earth. We need to take care of future generations. So the door to the future. Greetings from Gesha, Mlango Farm, Kenya. My name is Els.